Hi guys, I'm doing a playthrough of Sonic 3 Classic Mode from Origins to celebrate the 31st anniversary of Sonic 3, which obviously today, which is also known as Hedgehog Day. Apologies, I haven't live streamed in ages, and last time I live streamed was probably Sonic 3. So the first thing I'm going to do is this. I'm going to try code. So 19994. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Let me know if you can't. See, remove the Knuckles bit, so it just shows Sonic 3. Obviously, I'll play the whole Sonic 3 and Knuckles game, but I thought that's quite good. Audio's good, cool. So to do that, so it only shows Sonic 3 in the title screen, you just enter 19940202 on the level select. So I'm going to also enter another code. Bear with me before I start the playthrough. Actually, I'm going to enter another 2 codes. I hope you guys are doing alright. So we want first we want to remove the supersonic music. Six, 2, 1, 4. There you go. And the last thing I'm going to do is 1993. Um, 09. I'm going to look at your comments in a sec. 09, 23. No, I'm not going to tell you what that does. So you see if you can work it out. Yeah, hi Wimpy. Hi Sunflower the Gamer. Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it, if you could just play the Sonic 3 half. I agree. Right, so we're going to blast through it. So yeah, I know I've played and live streamed this game a million times, but I thought, why not? We got to celebrate Sonic 3's anniversary. I actually want to watch the Sonic 3 movie again today, just because it's the anniversary. I thought, why not? But I will turn the audio down a little bit because it's quite loud. I don't know if anyone else who's played Sonic Origins on PS5. Do you notice any kind of issues with or lag with the PS5 controller? Because a lot of people have said there seems to be just a little bit of lag on PS5 compared to the other platforms. Oh, you started reading the IDW. Oh, not cool. I mean, they're supposed to be good, aren't they? Because obviously Ian Flynn has done a lot of writing in those. Obviously, he's not the only one. Okay. In case anyone is wondering why I'm doing it in classic mode, well, there's 2 reasons. One, to make it authentic, because obviously the original version of Sonic 3 was in 4x3, and of course the other one is I hate having coins. That's why I do classic mode. That's better. If I turn my audio down now, that should be better. Oh, you got the hardcover collection, okay. Yeah, I know you like Blaze, don't you? So I will be getting 99 lives. This won't be a no damage playthrough. I haven't got the patience to do that. We'll enter my favourite bonus stage. Now I know. This bonus stage wasn't originally in the Sonic 3 half. This bonus stage, the glowing sphere bonus stage, was introduced in the Sonic and Knuckles half. But we're going to play it anyway. I like it because you can get an absurd number of rings. It's always, I mean, it's really nice colours. It's fun going around on the spheres. If you think of the spheres in Titanic Monarch from Sonic Mania, I think they were kind of inspired from this. Oh, crikey. So many lives. I'd like a shield, actually. No, we're not getting a shield. Okay. And off we go. Don't want to spend too long. Hello, Sonic2737. Welcome to the stream. Right, so we're going to get this extra life. Chose a slightly different sort of wallpaper as it's 4x3. I chose the sort of the Mega Drive design, which is quite nice. Yeah, do you know, I agree, Adam. I don't like the slot machine stage either. I mean, it's partly because it's more stingy than the one in Sonic 2 in Casino Night. It awards you less rings. You know, like if you get like 3 jackpots in Casino Night and Sonic 2, you get 150 rings. In the slot machine in Sonic 3 bonus stage, you get, we're going there, you get like only 100 rings. So it's less, and it's just more stingy overall. So that's why I don't like it. Anyway, we're going to see if we can get a shield. That'll do. Ooh. In fact, what I like doing, sometimes it will give you one or offer you 2 extra lives in this. So let's see if it gives me an extra life. Because this is the bonus stage which was originally in the Sonic 3 half. Come on, be generous, give me an extra life. And of course you have to be very fast to get the extra life when it falls. How's your luck? No, oh well. Do you know what? I'm going to play Ring Races this year, and I'm not just saying that. I will play it. I told myself just play Ring Races for heaven's sake. And I'll play with at it one day, who's probably a pro at it, and he will absolutely destroy me at it. So looking forward to that. Now, sorry, I've just been terrible. I just haven't been live streaming games and sort of just been sort of busy lately. So I do want to get back to doing that. But you have to stream Sonic 3. It's mandatory because obviously you get 2 anniversaries. You get the when was the Sonic and Knuckles half released? It was, I think the date now. Was it 24th of October? The Sonic Knuckles half. I think it was, wasn't it? Well, I know obviously it's released on different dates in different regions, but I think 24th of October was Sonic and Knuckles, at least in Japan. Ooh. So what do you think of the Sonic 3 movie? It seems to be doing quite well in the box office. I know it's not been released in every country yet, the movie, but I hope you guys like it. I know Wimpy's not that fussed about it. You make me on a Sunday by streaming. Cool. I'm welcome to the stream. G2H. Boogeyman. No, Sonic 3.0, okay. No, that's fine. I mean, yeah, it's got some cringy bits, but it's got, you know, all the sort of shadow stuff. The fight scenes with Sonic, Jim Carrey dancing are good. So it's got its moments. I don't know how they're going to top Sonic 3 with the Sonic 4 movie, even if they do lean on the sort of time travel elements from Sonic CD. It's a tough act to follow, so good luck with that. We're not going to get the fire shield, which most people will. We're going to go with the lightning shield. Because wasn't there? I mean, I have no idea what it's about. But all the sort of the Metal Sonics, you know, because there was like dozens of them in the post-credit scene. Isn't that from something like a Metal Sonic Metallic story or some kind of? Is it a comic story? I don't know what it's from, but was it a reference to that or something like that? Right, we're doing the 3rd special stage. So I read your comment in a sec. I'm just concentrating on the special stage. Now, I always find this particular special stage kind of boring. Not the whole lot, just this specific one. So what I do, I've changed it up. I do this. By jumping over here, it takes me right to the end of the special stage, because you can see that there's a dead end. So this, I literally jump right to the end, and now I just obviously work my way back through it. There's no reason to do it like this. I just like doing that. Also, it saves you the problem of having to jump over the 2 blue spheres at the end, and then get the blue spheres. You know, get the rings. For those who will know what I'm talking about there. I have to do one day. I'll have to try and do all the special stages backwards in Sonic 3. I know it's not always easy to do that, but that would be a good challenge, wouldn't it? Okay. Oh crikey! This controller's making me nervous. I think my PS5 controller's knackered. Okay, so and Sonic the Comic. Oh, okay, right. Oh, do they? They're making Sonic 3 Origins Plus. Yeah, that's well, it feels like a bad thing. Yeah, the definitive version. I mean, there's some great stuff added in Origins, but 3AR is 3AIR is still the definitive version. So I'm just going to go back and get this. I just want to get this extra life. Come and tell us, where are you, bud? Hello, Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have someone here with such a high IQ. That I do appreciate. I mean, I played Sonic Origins for the inconvenience, but I'm not going to bore you guys with all my grievances. I mean, Wimpy knows what I hate about it. I'm really hoping that this streaming service that, well, we think Sega's going to be releasing either a new collection of ROMs, or just going to be doing a streaming service where you can stream like all the classics. So hopefully they'll include the Sonic 3 version of Origins in that. I hope, as well as the other classics. But what I'm hoping is that you'll get it widescreen without the coins. But I think I'm asking for a miracle. But we're going to go up here. Blue light, blue special stage. You're right, the 6th one is good because you can't do that one backwards, can you? Because it's identical no matter what direction you go. But that's the one thing I like about these special stages. Whilst they can be confusing, you're basically running around the sphere, so eventually you end up going back, you know, the same way you came. I mean, see, the thing about Sonic 3 in a nutshell, I mean, we don't know, and they never confirm it, but I think, you know, in Sonic Origins we finally got a remaster of Sonic 3. But the ROM version of Sonic 3 has just been left forgotten, and I don't think, because of the music issues, I don't think Sega will ever re-release the ROM of Sonic 3 again. I think that is just gone forever. It's really sad, but so in future collections, I think they'll release, you know, Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic CD, and probably Spinball and 3D Blast, but you won't get Sonic 3, which is a shame. I mean, okay, that you know, music issues do happen. And you know, have I? I think I've screwed this up, haven't I? Yeah, I did, yeah. I should have left 2 blue spheres. My bad. Oh, I didn't get a perfect. But I could get a perfect if I was going to the slot machine bonus stage, couldn't I? This is because I'm talking, I was distracted. Can you try to do backwards for us? I bet you get it first time. Backwards? Again, that's doing backwards on these ones is not easy. It's probably it's probably better to do backwards on the Sonic and Knuckles special stages. But yeah, I mean, so it's what, the 35th anniversary of Sonic 3. I love this game, and it is my favourite game of all time. And I love the opening stage. Angel Island is amazing, and it's so cruel that Eggman just bombs it. And you're only what, a fifth of the way through the special stage, but it's so epic. I get it, for newbies, they find this stage, this game quite hard, this first stage, because it's not, Angel Island isn't a walk in the park kind of zone. Oh, Knuckles Chaotix, another game which is probably suffered a worse fate than Sonic 3. As in, it's not that they can't re-release it, it's just that Sega don't know how to emulate it. They don't have that skill set. I wouldn't mind if they do a new ROM collection and they do include all the other classics and Knuckles Chaotix. I'd be very, very happy with that. No supply. Reversal blue light. That probably is a way, yeah. Anyway, on we go. Now we've got 18 extra lives. When I used to play this game a lot many years ago, I would see how quickly I could get 99 lives, and I could normally finish Angel Island with about 33 lives, which sounds ridiculous, but it is possible. Obviously, I'm not going to do that this time. I mean, what's sad about Chaotix is we all know that Chaotix was originally a much bigger game planned for the Sega Saturn, but then they decided to cut the game short and just released it on the 32X, the Doomed 32X. So it could have been so much more, couldn't it? What Chaotix could have been. Well, look, Tails didn't actually fall to his death for a change. Hey! Also, I really like this as well. You know the bombing bit here. Eggman. You can see Eggman flying behind the trees. Even his sort of echomatic hovercraft in this fight is so much better than the previous fights. Oh, was it? Blue Eyes Eggman, right. Right, onto Hydrocity Zone. Probably the best water level stage ever made in a Sonic game. I mean, I quite like Aquarium Park in Sonic Colors, but this level is just so dope. Great music, great background, just really fun gameplay. I remember the first time I played Sonic, I was just like, wow. This was just such a massive step up from the previous games. Come and tell us where are you, bud? So, instead of going forward onto that hidden spring, I like doing this. Every level in Sonic 3 is S tier relative to every other game, in my opinion. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, I mean, Sky Sanctuary is held with such a high esteem, but I'm just like, it's mediocre, really. Mind you, it's a small zone, it's a one-act zone, isn't it? So, it's never going to be amazing. Also, I'll tell you one thing, and this may be an unpopular opinion. Now, Ice Cap Zone in Sonic 3, it's a nice zone, isn't it? Beautiful music, well, Hard Times music was fantastic. Amazing visuals. You know, the opening sequence where Sonic's going on, the snowboard, is so cool. Really cool zone, and I totally understand why people like it. I wouldn't sound crazy about the level design in Ice Cap. I mean, the first act level design is quite linear, and it's not a bad thing. It's a bit confusing, isn't it, when you keep falling down those slopes over and over again. But Act 2's level design always felt to me a bit... oh, wrong one. Always felt, I don't know, it just felt a bit too... What's the word? Act 2's level design is very open, not very challenging, kind of boring? I don't know. So, I mean, Ice Cap is a good zone, 100%, but I don't think it's quite as good as people tend to rate it. And that's mainly, in my opinion, due to level design. just a thought. So I'd argue the ice cap is the weakest level in the Sonic 3 half. Again, good zone, absolutely, but that's just my opinion. You're correct, Adam. I used the code. It's the 1993-09032 to unlock the super pillar. I've also entered the 6214 code, which disables the super music. So once I get all the emeralds, you only have to hear that awful repetitive new supersonic track which June composed for this game, which I just refuse to listen to. Oh. He didn't even need to do that for Origins. Just use the invincibility music that the original game had. It was such an unnecessary change. Right, we are going to go back up the. We're going to go back to the right, but I want to get a running start, and go all the way up here, like this. That's all I wanted to do. Yeah, I mean, you got the lower section in Ice Cap 2, and it's certainly challenging if you play with Knuckles, but it is far too easy in my opinion. Right, let's get some super pillar animation, shall we? So we can outrun the screen. I love the super pillar, it looks so cool. Let's wait for this bad nick to appear. Come on. Ooh. I'm just trying to get Tails to follow me. There you are, bud. Right, this is what I like doing. This is just me. I like going up here, getting all these rings. Or most of them anyway. No! I've never seen anyone go for those rings. There's about 75 rings there, it's crazy. Right, let's get the 6th special stage. Now, when doing this special stage, what I normally do, because even though, it's probably quite easy to get lost in this special stage, even though it's identical pretty much no matter where you turn, this is what I do. I do this. I go clockwise or anti-clockwise and just get all the blue spheres first to get all the rings, and then I mop up the rest of the blue spheres. You like the new soundtracks? Okay. Oh, so let's go this way. So guys, when we get to the Sonic and Knuckles half, because I will play the Sonic and Knuckles half of course, I will play the special stages in whatever order you guys choose. So if you give me the number between 1 and 7 when we get to the Sonic and Knuckles special stages, whichever number gets the most votes, I will play that special stage first. So it makes it a bit more interesting, changes things up a little bit. I nearly ran into that red sphere there. It's nearly a silly mistake. Ooh. Nearly done. You have mods for Sonic 3 AIR to make Sonic 3 AIR like Origins Plus. Okay, fair enough. It's the biggest ring group, even more than Flying Battery 1. But yeah, actually, think of that. I mean, I think, of course, we're coming up to Marble. Sorry, not quite there just yet, but we're coming up to Marble Garden Act 1, which has, what, an insane number of rings. That's 8 rings in it. But I just want to get a bubble shield before we fight this boss. So I just hope I can get a bubble shield. Come on, give me a bubble shield. That'll do. I do like that Sonic just moves a little bit faster, or at least he can get to higher places in this version of Sonic 3. Yeah, because he doesn't technically move faster, but he can. Just moves a bit further. One more hit. If you time your hit the sign correctly, like this. Ah, I was going to try and get some ring boxes to appear. Never mind. Anyway, on to Act 2. Yeah, so for anyone who's just joining, I'm just doing a playthrough of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, today is the 31st anniversary of Sonic 3, 2nd of February, which is also known as Hedgehog Day, which obviously is a kind of a pun on Groundhog Day. Hedgehog Day was how they marketed the original release of Sonic 3. So they thought, well, let's call it Hedgehog Day instead of Groundhog Day. Which is a really cool idea. I don't know whether they've released any other games on Hedgehog Day. Possibly. There we go. So hopefully I'll be able to get the 7th cow assembled in this act. In fact, let's do the super pit out. Now, instead of going on the spring, if you just bounce up with the bubble shield, you can get an extra life. You're right, it does, Adam, because obviously his Tails' real name, of course, is Miles, and you're right, in the Japanese version it does indeed change it to Miles. And I like that. Sometimes I play it, sometimes I'll play Sonic 3 AIR, and I'll change Tails' name to Miles. I've even uploaded playthroughs of Sonic 3 with Tails' name as Miles. So what I'm going to do is wait for that Badnik to shoot. I'll wait for Tails to defeat it. Nice one, Tails. I'm going to get that extra life. Ooh. Okay, let's go for the 7th special stage, shall we? Now, in terms of the best way to do this one, I always go for, try and get the big collection, I should say, of blue spheres out of the way first, because obviously, once this special stage starts going fast, you know, it gets very tricky because there's not much room to manoeuvre. So that's why I think get the biggest collection of blue spheres out of the way first. There's a little set of rings there just over these red spheres. Ooh. Let's continue. I will go back and get those rings in a second. Now we just got to find the last 7 blue spheres. I'm done. So Supersonic, here we come. See, one thing that's really cool, you think of how Sonic 3 begins, it almost feels like Sonic, at the end of Sonic 2, where Sonic, obviously Supersonic lands on the, well, you know, he recovers in Sonic, leaves the Death Egg, having defeated Eggman, joins Tails flying the tornado in his supersonic form, and then Sonic 3 starts. But of course, in the Japanese version, that didn't happen. It didn't happen straight away, so it was quite some time before the events from Sonic 2 to Sonic 3 in the Japanese manual. But I prefer sort of the canon, as in straight at the end of Sonic 2, Sonic 3 starts. There you go, there's Supersonic. And you got these really cool, so in Origins you see Sonic's feet move as well, which is a really nice detail. You can see all these really cool Supersonic sprites. The only Sonic 9 thing, if you look at this, you see that I'm going to Super Pill Out and he goes into ball form because the Super Pill Out Supersonic sprites were not finished in Origins, so that's a real shame. I'll show you again exactly what I mean. So, super peel out. So he should be standing, but instead he goes into ball form. So just a little oversight. If the team who did the new Sonic 3 version, if they'd been given more time, then they could have finished the super peel out sprites, but obviously they didn't. So what we're going to do first, we're going to bounce off this. Oh, well, we were going to bounce off this bubble item box, but Sonic decided no. We're going to go up. Oh, do you know what? That did not go to plan. That's what I meant to do. Oh no, I missed the old stuff. I missed the extra life. Ah. Anyway, let's go. Let's get the. And I'm down there again. No! What am I doing? I've got it after all. Ah. Right, let's go, shall we? Say hello to Knuckles. Yeah, I know. Normally it just pops, doesn't it, when you land on it? Probably another spectacular. Oh, because yeah, see the music, Supersonic music glitched in, but it's stopped now. Thank goodness. Anyway, we're done. 2 zones down. 12 to go. Do you know what I'd like them to do? I'd like them to port. I'd like Sega to port this version of Sonic 3 to mobile devices. Obviously, you know, without the coins in anniversary mode or things like that. This deserves to be on a mobile device. And I hope they don't. If they do it, I hope it's not like. You know how they made Sonic Mania Plus, like a Netflix exclusive game? I hope they don't do that. I hope they make it available on all, you know, like Android and iOS. Now, I love Marble Garden Zone. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I really like the zone. And there's a little fun fact for you. Every single zone in Sonic 3 has water in it, apart from Marble Garden. For some reason, they didn't add any water. Oh! Got hit there. You rotter. Oh well, so much for a no damage playthrough. Not that I was ever expecting to do that. I mean, obviously they could put it in mobile devices and make it free, but you know what that will mean. They'll just add a load of ads to it. I'm going to go this way, slightly unusual way. Not everyone knows about this secret route. It's a very hard secret route. I have to admit, if I had no rings, I'd be in a lot of trouble with this route. I think like Marble Garden, there's lots of little secret routes. Which is really cool, especially in Act 2. But you've got to be careful, don't get crushed. Well, no, I mean, I've taken damage, haven't I? I've taken shield damage. What I haven't done so far, I haven't died yet, and I haven't lost any rings yet. So let's see if I can do that. Anyway. It's definitely harder to do a no damage playthrough in the original version of Sonic 3. And one of the biggest problems are coming up against the mini-boss, which is the spikes that fall from the ceiling against the mini-boss fall too quickly in this version, so they're virtually impossible to avoid without taking damage. Which is an oversight that they should have fixed, but didn't. I'll show you what I mean. I mean, look how quickly the spikes fall from the ceiling. Right? See, imagine you've got no rings, no super form. Watch how quickly they fall. It didn't look like there was any spikes this time. What? Oh well. Anyway, anyway, it doesn't matter. Cool. Oh yeah, I did a ringless play, didn't I? Do you know what? I did a ringless play of the Sonic 3 half, and I should have done the whole game, because the Sonic Knuckles half. Imagine trying to do that with no rings. I mean, that is, because what we're talking about is there's a code you can enter and level select. If you press the 00 code, play it 8 times in a row, you'll get a ring noise, and that what it does, it removes all special stage rings, removes all rings, and removes all item boxes for the game. So you've literally got 3 lives. If you play classic mode, you've got literally 3 lives before you game over. The only thing you can do is, if you obviously you've got the hidden perfect bonus, so you can gain 1 or 2 extra lives from that, but it's absurdly hard to beat the game without getting the game over. So I've done the Sonic 3 half, but I haven't done the Sonic and Knuckles half, which would take some doing. But I'll have to do that at some point. I'll have to try and do it with the Sonic and Knuckles half. Try and get there with no rings whatsoever. So one thing that's really cool about this stage is that if you get, I don't know, an item box that, you know, if you get like a fire shield that you don't want, you want a lightning shield, if you just go down away from the boost sphere, it resets itself. So you might then get a lightning shield. So I'll show you exactly what I mean. So if we get this, so say I don't want that ring, right? I want an extra life instead. So if I go better down here, go up again, and now it's an extra life. So it changes sometimes. So you can spend an insane amount of time in this special stage trying to get, you know, like lots of extra lives. Anyway, let's go. In one of the acts, I will get 999 rings, or try and get 999 rings in one of the acts. In a way, the easiest one to do it is at one of Marble Garden, because of the 8 special stage rings. I'll do it in one of the later acts. Perhaps I'll try and get 999 rings in Death Egg. That would be a good challenge, wouldn't it? Anyway, so yeah, so this 35th anniversary of Sonic 3, which is a game I absolutely adore. I stubbornly we need the blue thing, don't we, to get out there. I stubbornly stand by my opinion that Sonic 3 is still the best Sonic game ever made, and that is with or without the Sonic and Knuckles half. I think the gameplay in Sonic 3 is so good. There's lots of other games I really like, you know, Sonic Mania, the adventure games, Sonic Colors, Sonic CD games I rate really highly, but Sonic 3 is just in a different class. Now, instead of going down here, I like going this route. One, because it's a shortcut, and it's just more fun. Does anyone else go this route? So again, that's one thing about Marble Garden. It's a hard, it's not an easy zone. It's a tough zone. There's lots of traps, and maybe some of the traps are a bit unfairly placed in this act, but there's lots and lots of hidden routes. So if you look where I am now, I'm literally right near the end of the zone now. So I've done a really good shortcut there. Now, there's a sequence come up here which, if you're not careful, will get you insta-killed, which is really bizarre, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this bit here, oh, so it's got that, it's glitched. So if you go slowly, we're fine. But if you go too quickly, that bit of ground doesn't go down, and all of a sudden it becomes a bottomless pit and you get killed. It's incredibly annoying, and they never patched it. Fortunately, though, I'm wise to it. Yeah, I always take the shortcut as well. It makes sense, doesn't it? It does take. It shows that a good minute or two off your playtime. The one thing they did, when I was speaking to one of the developers of this Sonic 3 version, they confirmed that they made it so that if you're in your super form, when you then start the boss fight against Eggman, the boss fight music always plays, i.e. the super music doesn't override the boss music, which I like that. Even more so because the new super theme is so bad. But I think that's a nice touch, because I like listening to the boss music when I've got the super form. Now we're now starting a zone which I really like. I think a lot of people don't like Carnival Night, but I really like this zone. Obviously I'm playing with Tails as well. It doesn't feel right playing with Sonic alone, so I always play with Tails when I play as Sonic. Carnival Night is another really good zone. You know, it's I just like the theme. I like the background. There's lots of shortcuts and secret routes and stuff. Similar to Marble Garden, perhaps. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a big shortcut here. Big shortcut in Carnival Night Act 2. Many don't know it. I probably don't know that one. Oh, actually, I probably do know that one, but we'll see. You can let me know if I don't take the shortcut. Ooh. You've got a very healthy life count at the moment, 45. Ooh. Right, I want to get off this thing! So this boss here is the start of a little trend in Sonic 3 where you get some bosses where the boss can only damage itself and Sonic can't damage it. I mean, that boss is fine, it's only 4 hits and it's not too difficult. It's just when they start to do it again with later bosses later in the game, that's when it gets a bit tedious, perhaps. Oh, did not mean to do that. So what I'm going to do here is this and go up here. You could not do that in the original Sonic 3 version, original version of Sonic 3. You could not get up right to the extra life there. Even when you spin just like that, you just could not do that. That's a change I actually really like. Yeah. Yep, that's the route. Nope. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, in the first section of Act 2, Carnival Night, obviously you saw I took the shortcut and went high up, but if you just collect all the rings around there, you can get over 100 rings, and that's only in the start of the area, and you can spend like 2-3 minutes in that area alone. It's crazy. So much to explore. Ooh. We have 50 lives. I wish they hadn't put a life cap of 99 in this game, because it'd be crazy the amount of lives you could get in the playthrough. Well over 100. Now I really like this sequence because for some reason Knuckles doesn't appear in Marble Garden, so he makes up for it by appearing twice in Act 2 of Carnival Night. That's the thing about Marble Garden. It was definitely, you know, Marble Garden appears in like Sonic 3 beta, so it was an early zone. But why is it that all the other zones have water but Marble Garden doesn't? Why is it that in all the other zones, okay, Ice Campy doesn't? What I was going to say is, why is it in all the other zones that Knuckles appears, but he doesn't appear in Marble Garden? He also doesn't appear in Ice Cap, but... So, yeah, it's a shame Knuckles doesn't appear in every single zone, just to keep tormenting Sonic. Hey! The Wimpy Fox is back! Until he starts his stream this evening. I assume he's streaming this evening. In 30 minutes? Oh yeah. Yeah, so what is your opinion on Carnival Night? Do you like it, or is it one of your least favourite zones in Sonic 3? Ah. Do you know what? I wasn't even looking there. I was looking at your comment and I just got hit. What did I get hit? Did I get hit by an enemy or something? Was it an enemy spike or something? I have no idea what that was. Oh really? Oh, weird. Cool. Oh, nearly got crushed there as well. God, it's falling apart. I always remember thinking that it was the big ring where you fall after getting it. Okay. So when I first played this, I thought to myself, I couldn't help but compare this to Casino Night, and I thought, this is so much better. Better atmosphere, a lot more happens in it, you know, like I say, Knuckles appearing, making it darker, making the water rise up. It was just so more epic. And yes, you've got the dreaded barrel, and we all know that was horrific. And even I didn't know how to get past it, but you know, it's up and down, so simple, right? But your instinct is to jump, because you jump, what, 90% of the time when you play. So that's what fooled a lot of people. So simple, just jump, jump, jump. I'm not going to be super all the time. I just thought, you know, I still want to be normal for Sonic sometimes. I mean, yeah, you are right. It's not the first one, and you think you've already pressed up and down the barrels earlier in the game, so you think, in fact, you know, let's go super here and make this boss quicker. One thing about this boss, this boss right here in Carnival Night is the Eggman boss, is the hardest boss in the game. I'm not kidding. To beat this boss, if you're not super, without losing any rings, is very difficult because you have to be very, very patient. It's a real tough one. I think it's probably the hardest boss in the game. Anyway, we're 4 zones in. It's an epic boss. There is absolutely no doubt. Oh, big jump there. I can never get the 50 rings in this version. Well, I may have done it once, but I always miss them. But it doesn't matter because I can now just enter the good old glowing sphere special stage. It's Tails! Welcome to the stream. So happy Hedgehog Day to everyone. It's always tricky trying to get that item there, bouncing on that pinball, or bumper, I should say. I mean, I'm quite hard on Ice Cat's Act 2 level design, but I think the Act 1 level design is good. Yes, it's linear, but I like it. You're in, you know, this kind of like dark cavern. Oh, let's get the special stage ring, shall we? And I'm going to take my special shortcut, the most pointless shortcut in the entire game, which I doubt anyone else ever takes. It's one Wimpy knows exactly what I'm talking about. So I think that's the one coming up. Just a bit terrifying, isn't it? But once you learn the technique, just stay on the right one here. Goes down first. So this is the shortcut I'm talking about. This. Press the switch. Press this one. And the shortcut, you go right. So the shortcut is just that bit here. Normally you go that bit here. So it just bypasses that, which is a minor thing really. It's just like such a pointless shortcut. But that's what it's there for. It did it! Nice. Ah, such a shame they never finished the Super Pillar Supersonic sprites. Oh, I missed it. Come on, where are you, Fox? Oh, you foxbot it. One thing I love about Sonic 3 was the Tails assist. In the original version, you had to control Tails with a second controller to pick up Sonic, but it's such a cool feature. And of course, Sonic 3 introduced the Insta Shield, the Elemental Shields, so many iconic things introduced in Sonic 3. Knuckles, of course. Sonic 3 has the far better version of Mecha Sonic. You know, instead of just sort of silver, he's now a full, you know, blue colour like Metal Sonic from Sonic CD. You didn't miss anything, you don't have to apologise. We've got all the Chaos Emeralds and we've just finished that one of Ice Cap. It is, I mean, I do like the Supersonic sprites in this game. It's just the fact they didn't quite complete the Super Peel Out sprite for Supersonic. Other than that, it looks fine. Fake fan. Yeah, but Wimpy, you're only here for the Sonic 3 half, aren't you? So I'm taking the upper route, which avoids the you know, the slower underground cavern sort of area. And it was really hard to take the higher route in Sonic, the original version of Sonic 3, because often when you need to build up real speed to get Sonic to travel really high, poor collision would suddenly make Sonic stop dead. But in this version, Sonic just sails through, and there's never an issue. So it's really easy to reach the higher route in this version of Sonic 3. You're eating your dinner. That's cool. Right, now if you go left here, you get extra life. Whee! Oh, you got to love those little penguins. There's a cheat in Origins where you can make every single badnik that penguin in every single zone. Come on, where are you, Tails? There you are, bud. See, in the original version of Sonic 3, Sonic legs wouldn't move. So that's new for this game. I suppose that's a good question, really. In terms of the official versions of Sonic 3, so you've got the Mega Drive version, I suppose you've got the Sega Saturn version of Sonic 3, which wasn't just an emulation, it was a port. And you've got Origins. So which is the best version of Sonic 3? Be honest. And I'm talking the official version of Sonic 3. Because I'm talking about the Sonic 3 version of Sonic Jam, of course, as well as the original version of Sonic 3 and the Sonic Origins version. The DS version, the sphere is broken and never speeds up. Never better. Oh. Right, on to Launch Base. Now, I always felt Launch Base was a really cool zone for a final zone in Sonic 3 because it's a base, but you're not inside the base, which you normally are. It's outside, and that just felt really cool to me. Gamescom version, yeah. The handheld version of Sonic 3. Epic. I mean, because in the original version of Sonic 3, Launch Base was a bit harder. And the reason why it was harder is because, one, they included the awesome Big Arm Boss, which I'm so glad they brought back in Origins, because the Big Arm Boss was removed from the Sonic 3 and Knuckles full lock-on in the original version. But also, in the original version of Sonic 3, you know, just Sonic 3 alone, you had the Orbonaut badniks in Launch Base, and that made it a lot harder. Trust me, that made it, you know, if you wanted to get through the zone without taking damage, you have to be a lot more careful. But in this version, whilst they restored the Big Arm Boss, they did not restore the Orbonaut badnik, which doesn't surprise me. I'm talking about the Metal Orbonaut badniks. I mean, you do get some obviously in launch base, but there's quite a lot more which they removed, especially around the cylinders. And I wonder if they removed it because they felt it was too hard. No, isn't that, look at that! I timed that perfectly to get Tails to carry Sonic. Because I had the fire shield, it's much harder to get Tails to carry Sonic. But oh well, gone back down. Never mind. Yeah, I mean that proof of concept, Sonic 3 Knuckles proof of concept was really cool, but I know Izuka, head of Sonic team. I know he sort of said he decided he wanted to finally get Sonic 3 re-released, but I do think what finally gave him the green light is because when what was it? Beta version of Sonic 3 was released a couple of years ago with the beta music for Carnival Ice Cap and Launch Base. I think Sonic Team finally realised they now had a version, they had alternative music they could use to replace the tracks composed by Michael Jackson's team. So they finally realised, well, that there's the solution to the problem. It's a shame in a way that I suppose Christian might have never got to work on the official new Sonic 3 Knuckles version because obviously he's busy developing, what was it, Penny's Big Breakaway and with his new studio Evening Star. But of course, at least the other half, at least Stealth, obviously who worked with Taxman on Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 mobile remasters. At least he, obviously Sonic CD as well, he helped, but at least Stealth's team were able to make the official version of Sonic 3. Look at that, look at that. Sonic can't even run down a slope properly in high perform, that's so sad. Oh, 2 hits. I don't think I've ever given Eggman 2 hits there before. Wow. Hi Nuts. You can throw a bomb. Oh man, that is really dark. That's true. I've never live streamed Sonic 4. My playthrough of Sonic 4 Episode 2 is literally the most popular playthrough of that game on YouTube. It's got like 5 million views. It's crazy. I want them to re-release Sonic 4. They won't. I wish they would. Oh, Tails. What you like? Yeah, they've got to port it to mobile devices, and when I say port it, I mean they port it, fix it, get rid of the stupid coins, and I'll be happy with that. Well, launch base. Yes, you're right. There are. Yeah, because obviously there's one in Knuckles' route. There's one at the start which we got, and then there's 2, isn't there, high up near the end. I'll get that the giant ring, which is really high up in that near the end of Act 2. Okay, but yeah, I really like Launch Phase, and the 3 boss sequence at the end of Act 2 is so epic. In my opinion, I think the Big Arm boss fight is the best boss fight in the entire game. Both the Sonic 3 half and Sonic and Knuckles half. It's a wonderfully tense fight. In the original Sonic 3 version, there was a glitch, which meant that if you got caught, if you were Super Sonic and you got caught in the Big Arm, Big Arm in the hand. When it bounces you to the ground, if you're Supersonic, you lose all your rings and you lose your ability to be Supersonic. And I thought, I love that. It was such a cool thing. And then, of course, I learned it was a glitch. But I thought to myself, Eggman can take away Supersonic. I thought that is like the most epic boss ever. And I was so gutted when I learned it was a glitch, because I thought to myself, that is how you intimidate a player, showing that they could lose Supersonic if they're not careful. Best glitch ever. See, again, Supersonic it was so slow there, it was so sluggish, wasn't it? That it didn't have the momentum to get up here. Dynamite Heady, excellent game, way too hard, but amazing music, great. I love the kind of theatre design. I swear, I don't know which game came first, but if Dynamite Heady came after Chaotix, and I think it was inspired by Chaotix, it kind of like its weird visuals and stuff, or vice versa. Maybe Chaotix was inspired by Dynamite Heady, or, I don't know, but it feels like both games have very similar kind of visuals. Look, the music's gone. What's going on with the music gone? What the original Sonic 3 had it in the same number of glitches, but not many as crazy as this. Oh, was it a year before Chaotix? Therefore, Chaotix must have been inspired by Dynamite Heady. So coming out the bonus day should restore the music. And you've got 70 lives. Epic! I like in this version of Sonic 3, Tails joins Sonic in the Egg-O-Matic hovercraft, whereas in the original version Tails doesn't. He just stays there on the ledge. Who get called nerd for playing 90s and 80s games? I don't mind being called nerd for playing those awesome games. So I love the atmosphere here. You know, it goes dark, music gets dramatic. This is such a brilliant boss fight. I mean, I'm Super Sonic, I've got nothing to worry about at all, but I'm still slightly nervous against it. Of course, in the original version, I would lose all my rings now and lose Super Sonic because he did that. Love that little detail there. Eggman hits the bottom platform, it causes everything to start exploding. Quite how that causes the death egg to start falling, I have no idea, but anyway. You're called a nerd for playing 90s and 80s games. Okay, well, I wouldn't worry about it, because 80s and 90s games are great. A lot better than some of the modern rubbish games we get. That is beta unused animation of Eggman restored. See him heading towards the death egg zone. That is so awesome. I think that could have been the real version of Sonic 3. Right, give me a number between 1 and 7, please, guys, because I'm going to start doing the Sonic and Knuckles special stages. Number one between 1 and 7, please, and I'll do whatever one you want me to do. Whichever number gets the most votes, we got a vote for 4. Get lost, Wimpy. I knew you'd say that. I knew you'd say that. You just want to see me suffer, don't you? I can tell. I've been struggling with the fourth one lately. I've been messing that one up. Always the best one, guys. Get lost. The fourth one is horrible. Is what it is. Right. The fourth one is dark blue, like Sonic. You've got to go. No problem at all, dude. No problem at all. Oh, slight mistake there. Cool, yeah, Wimpy's off because he's going to do some streaming on his Twitch channel, which is really cool. So you definitely want to check out Wimpy's Twitch channel at some point. But obviously keep watching me play Sonic 3 in the meantime. But so what game are you going to stream today, Wimpy? Oh, I've seen you play Eyes. So yeah, that's an interesting looking little game. So what's the next one do you want me to do? What special stage should I do next? Give me a number. Obviously, we've done the fourth one. Give me a number between 1 and 7. I see, Adam, you've said 7, so perhaps we could always do the 7th one next. Oh, okay, cool. One thing I always like to do, and this is just, I like to close the door. The reason why I do that, because I don't want Knuckles to know that Sonic's been in there to get that special stage. That's something I've always liked doing. It's just it means nothing, but I just like doing that. Cheers, Wimpy. I'll probably join yours a bit later on. Obviously, we've done the Sonic 3 half, guys, so we're going to do the Sonic and Knuckles half. Ooh. So we'll do the 7th one next, shall we? Okay. You're back, cool. Just in time, I just started the Sonic and Knuckles half, Sonic 3. You watching now on mobile? That's cool. Whew, we managed to do the 4th and the 7th special stage. Okay, guys, right, we've done the 4th and the 7th special stage. Give me another number between 1 and 7. So we've got 1, 2 and 3, 5 and 6. So give me one of those numbers, and whichever number has the most votes, I will do that special stage next. I'm doing the full game. Obviously, it's Sonic 3's birthday, but I'm doing the full game. We've got 1 vote for the number 1, aka 8. Yep, I know what you mean. So, any other votes? If not, then we'll do the first one next. I ask now because obviously the next stage comes up very quickly. Okay, the first special stage it is. This is a nice special stage. It's quite open, so there's lots of room for error. What is your opinion on Morocco? I don't really have an opinion, to be honest. It's a country that's really, I know it's a terrible thing to say, isn't it? I haven't really got an opinion. I don't really know much about Morocco, to be honest. Well, what's your opinion on Morocco? I like this special stage. I like the sort of the green colour on the floor. That's nice. If we go, I think we need to go this way. No, this way. There we go. It's quite easy to get lost in this one, to be fair. You're friendly with America. Okay. Good. Oh. So I think we need to go this way. Maybe not. Bit lost right now. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to go left? No, the other way. I mean, we help America multiple times. Okay, which one? Sonic CD or Sonic 3? Ooh, that's a tough one. Do you know what? Sonic 3 is my favourite Sonic game. Sonic CD is my second favourite Sonic game. Then it's basically the two adventure games. Both are great. I can't put CD ahead of Sonic 3. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is just such an awesome adventure. But Sonic CD is an incredibly good game as well. Right, so give me a number. So we've done 1, 4 and 7. Give me a number, either 2, 3, 5 or 6, and that is the next special stage I will do. Or both, yeah. But yeah, give me a number, 2, 3, 5 or 6 please. Oh, we've got a vote for 6, okay. Okay, we will attempt the 6th special stage then. Oh, yep. So when I stream Sonic 3 Knuckles, when it gets to the special stage in the Sonic and Knuckles hub, I always like letting the viewers choose which special stage I do, which order I do them, because you know, one of the cool things about the Sonic and Knuckles special stages when playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles is that you can choose them, you can play them in whatever order you want to, and I think that's a really cool option. So it seems to make sense to me to let you guys choose. And I ended up being asked to do the fourth and special stage, which are notoriously the hardest ones in Sonic and Knuckles. So I got them done, so they're out the way, which is good. The thing is, they're all tough. You can muck up against any of these. They are certainly more challenging than the Sonic 3 special stages, in my opinion. And this one, it's very tricky. Can get tricky because it gets fast and lots of blue spheres to get. So already you can tell it's getting quite fast. Unfortunately, the music resets when you get an extra life, which annoys me. Right, so we need to get... Oh, nearly there. And we're done. Hey, so we got the 6th special stage. So we've done the 4th, the 7th, the 1st, and the 6th. So obviously this is the last special stage that Sonic can get in Act 1 of Mushroom Hill. So in Act 2, again, if you guys give me a number for the next special stage, which will be in Act 2, so it'd be either 2, 3, or 5, please. Yeah, that's what we grew up with. Let's get some more. Try and get a fire shield, I think, because obviously the boss coming up. It's useful if you have a fire shield. Oh, there we go. And I missed it completely. Oops. Oh, there's one there. Nice. See if I can get to 80 lives by the end of this act. Oh, we got a vote for 2. Number 2. Anyone else? That'll do. Okay, on to Act 2. And we have 1,000,000 points. Hooray! And we have 80 lives as well. Okay, so we've got a vote for the 2nd special stage. So if you like, I'll do that one next. It's such a weird choice, isn't it? All of a sudden you get the theme of the zone changes. It gives you more like an autumny kind of theme. Pretty cool though. Don't know what you're saying, I'm afraid. Right, we're going to do special stage 2 next. Now, you can do this special stage in all sorts of ways. I quite like doing it like this. Getting those blue spheres and backtracking. It should obviously leave your jump quite that late there to turn all those spheres into rings. And you don't want to touch the red blue sphere either, so you don't want to leave your jump till too late. This special stage, number 2, is probably the most stressful special stage out of all the Sonic and Knuckles special stages. So we want to jump over these, so we can get the perfect. Done. Okay guys, so we've got special stages 3 and 5 left. So if you can give me a number, either 3 or 5 please. Oh, everyone's disappearing now. There's not many watching now. That's a shame. So if you don't give me a number, I will just choose one of those special stages. So not 3 or 5. Knucklehead, oh yes. No, too late. But I'm doing the 5th special stage anyway, so that works out well. Oh, I made a mistake there, and somehow I got away with it. I was very, very lucky. You have to act instinctively there, and I was very, very lucky. I don't think there was a lapse in concentration, but, well, maybe. I was really lucky, guys, there. A rare mistake there, but I got away with it. The special stage 50, oh goodness. I suppose you could say it's one of the Blue Sphere special stages, so I could do number 50 of that. Okay, we've got one special stage left now in order to get Hypersonic. Yeah, that was epic stuff, wasn't it? I was just like, ooh, nearly mucked up. It's fun seeing me screw up, isn't it? Right. Oh, excuse me. Right, okay, let's attempt the 3rd special stage. Now this can be quite tricky. So what I do for this one, I get all the blue spheres in the outer area first, then I go for the ones in the centre. Because when this gets very fast, it can be very tricky because again, there's not much room to manoeuvre. Like the purple and green back floor. This one. No problem whatsoever. So didn't fail any of them. Super Emerald's white. They're basically the same colours as the original Emerald set, but just bigger. Special state boost sphere level 111. Oh god. So all left to do now is to get to 99 lives and blast through the rest of the game as Hypersonic. Fun fact, when Sonic 3 was originally in development, Hypersonic wasn't going to be a thing. It was only when they decided to split the game in half, i.e. release Sonic 3, which they did on the 2nd of February, and then released the second half Sonic and Knuckles on the 24th of October, I think it was. It was only then that they decided to add Hypersonic. Overpowered. So what can Hypersonic do that normal Supersonic can't? He's got that dash move, which kills every badnik on screen. And also, he can breathe underwater. He can't breathe underwater as Supersonic, but in a Hypersonic he can. I wonder if you can breathe underwater with Supersonic in this version, in Sonic Origins. Oh, something else which is related to Hypersonic is this. You know how, in the original version of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, when you beat the game, and obviously you can then, on your save file, you can choose to replay any stage you like. Well, in the original version of Sonic 3, even if you've got all 14 emeralds and you've got Hyper, when the cutscene, if you play Angel Island again, in the opening cutscene, again Sonic starts off as Supersonic, but as soon as you start Act 1 of Angel Island, once you get 50 rings, you can turn into Hypersonic because you've already got all the Super Emeralds. However, in the Origins version, if you've got all the Super Emeralds and then you replay Angel Island, you start the opening cutscene as Hypersonic. So that's a new little change. Very minor one, but I think it's really cool. Just noticed that the other day. Fun little fact, this badnik piloting the flying battery, which appears in a few seconds, his body was originally brown, but it was changed to blue. The reason why it was in the original version, it was supposed to be blue, but there was colour limitations. So that badnik, it's like, I don't know what kind of badnik it is. Is it like a mole? But he's got a blue body in this version, whereas with the original it was just brown. Another useless fun fact. You have the Sonic and Knuckles toys from 1993 Sonic 3 Happy Meals. Oh, that's cool. That was the McDonald's rule, wasn't it? Is it to do with that deal where that's why they released Sonic 3 so early, because they had that deal with McDonald's, which was going to get Sega lots of money. I think wasn't there like a McDonald's sort of deal for the Sonic 3 movie as well? Obviously, which came out, over a month ago. Eggman, oh yes. Oh. And this of course Flying Battery is an epic zone. Originally, before Sonic 3 was split, Sonic 3 and Knuckles was split in half, Flying Battery was supposed to take place between Carnival Night and Ice Cap, which is a weird thing. I mean, I wouldn't, if you look at the way Flying Battery is designed, I would never think of it as a Sonic 3 half zone. I mean, obviously they adapted level design when they moved it to Sonic and Knuckles half, but it's a weird thing to think that this zone could have taken place between Carnival Night and Ice Cap, but that was the original intention. And the idea is at the end of Flying Battery, Sonic would just smash through a door, and you'd use the door to sort of instead of like a snowboard at the start of Ice Cap. I certainly did do the Sonic Speed running because basically there's a little cheat code I input on the level select before I started my playthrough, which allows you to do the super fill out. Fortunately, with the hyper super sprites, the super fill out is a bit incomplete, which is why when I try and do the super fill out, it just goes into ball form. But for normal Sonic, the super fill out looks great. Oh, extra life! Let's push these spikes, shall we? So it looks like he's doing push-ups or something. Let's push these spikes as well. Let's get Tails to fly Sonic, shall we? Come on, Tails. Come on, Tails. Where are you, bud? There you go. Oh well, never mind. Jack's Classic Supersonic Plush and the Sonic Fighter Supersonic Plush, they look too similar. Oh, do they? Okay. I think this is quite a cool boss, even though you have to wait for it to damage itself. I think I like the design. Okay, we have 90 lives. We're going to get 99 at some point. Hi Chaotic, it's Amy, welcome to the stream. Just doing the stream as it's obviously the 2nd of February, which is famously Hedgehog Day, when the Sonic 3 half of Sonic 3 and Knuckles was first released back in 1994 on this day. Now, there are two routes you can take here. You can either take this route to the right, which I tend to avoid because there's a couple of sequences where you go outside and there's kind of like some tricky bottom spits, so I just prefer taking this route. And what I'll do, I'm going to show you guys where a quite well hidden special stage ring is. In the original version, you don't only one of those things would appear for Sonic, but in this version, one appears to carry Tails as well, which is a really cool touch. Move it a bit. Oh right, nice. So if we go this way and stop, so instead of going forward, we stop there, let those smash, and we go down here, go up here. Now you normally need to go to the right here, but if we go to the left, there is a special stage ring. I think that's one that a lot of people don't know about because it's quite well hidden. Oh, be careful with this, you don't want to get squashed. It is Hedgehog Day. And basically, today is supposed to be Groundhog Day, but Sega, when they were advertising Sonic 3, decided to call it Hedgehog Day, which is that's quite a good idea. Now, in the original version of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you have to wait for this, the barriers to get really narrow before it breaks, before you can continue. But in this version, just hit it 12 times. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there you go, you can just move on now. So that's much quicker. Ah, you got that, ooh, horrible Supersonic music. Come Tails, get me out of here. Oops. There's no need to do that because the platform rises anyway, like that. I like doing that. Okay, boss time. You're quite right, yes he does. He looks directly at the tornado. You see his face sort of look off into the distance, don't you? Whereas originally it's just his normal sort of standard sprite. It's a bit like in this version, in Angel Island Act 1 opening cutscene, in the original version, Knuckles just stands still after he moves. Whereas in this version, he's moving his knuckles, ready for a fight. There's lots of really, really nice details. This is indeed Sonic Origins. Yes. Yes, it is, Robert. I was waiting for that bad Nick to do that attack. No problem at all. Now I'm playing this Sonic Origins version because this is just convenient. This is obviously on PS5. Sand, oh yeah. I have to admit, I do like Sandopolis. A lot of people don't, and I know why. A lot of them are scared of the ghost in Act 2. I'm actually different in that I prefer Act 2 of Sandopolis over Act 1. But I do like the atmosphere, I like the background, I like the I like the sand theme. It's got Act 1's got kind of like an eeriness to it. It's everywhere, get used to it. Sand, sand, sand. Oh yes, Sonic City running. I love the super pillar animation, it looks so cool. Yes, that's something. I think you already said that before. I mean, they did a lot of work in this version of Origins. Make no mistake. Yes, there's some annoying little glitches and stuff. Some things. If only they'd given more time to tweak it, because in Origins they had to get the Sonic 3 Knuckles game done to be released in time for Origins. So there was lots of they didn't have time to sort of patch Sonic 3 Knuckles, which is a shame, because there's lots of, as you guys are saying, there's lots of really nice details in this version. And I do like this version of Sonic 3 Knuckles, but there's just a few annoying things about it. Then Day is Sonic 3, and it's still awesome. On we go. I'm here, you glitch you. Okay. Oh, I missed it. Oh my god, I gutted. I only just realised that was there and I missed it. No! Now, I mean, I know Sandopolis has got a higher, well, it's quite a high difficulty. You know, it's the night zone of the game, so naturally they should be getting harder. But Act 2 is epic. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and do Act 2 of Sandopolis in total darkness. In other words, I'm not going to put the lights on, not once. You've watched my videos for years, though, Cool. I haven't done that many videos lately. Oh, that was weird. Okay, on to Act 2. Things are going to get dark. Well, it was going to go dark, but then Towers decided to make it light again. Thanks, Towers. No, I can't fault Tails, he's only trying to help, bless him. Tails is basically 90% of a help and 10% of a hindrance. Well, the movie, I sure did. I actually rewatched it today because it's Hedgehog Day. I thought, you know, let's go and watch it again. What do you guys think of the Sonic 3 movie? Do you like it? Is it your favourite of the recent movies they've released? I've really got to stop pressing that switch. I want it to go dark. Yeah, okay. I think Sonic 3 just pips Sonic 2 for me as in the best movie. Sonic 3 is definitely the one I enjoy rewatching the most. I think I did a really good job with Shadow. I mean, Keanu Reeves does such a good voice. Shadow. I love all the backstory with Shadow and Maria. There's lots of really cool things. You know, the KO Cafe I thought was really cool. You know, the fight scenes between Super Shadow and Super Sonic at the end are epic. Oh, 2 extra lives, wow. We might get 99 rings in this bonus stage the way we're going. I can't not play about the Ghost, I love the Ghost. But I'm going to try really hard now so that we can finish the rest of it in darkness, okay? Oh, coming a bit close there. The Samurai is quicker in this version, which is a bit annoying. Oh, your next Sonic movie will be Sonic CD. Yeah, I know. Obviously, you've got Amy and Metal, haven't you, in the next one? So you think there'll be time travel, but it doesn't necessarily mean it'll adapt the Little Planet story from Sonic CD. They might not. They might add time travel. They might even bring Shadow. Not Shadow. Sorry. They might bring Silver into it. Possibly. I mean, you could have Metal, Amy, and Silver. Because obviously in Sonic 06 there is time travel in that, at least briefly. So perhaps they'll adapt the Flames of Disaster story from Sonic 06 into the movie. Could be. Now that could be really cool, wouldn't it? But yeah, I mean, it's not going to be easy to top the Sonic 3 movie, because that was really good. Yes, you are. There are deleted scenes from Sonic 3. I haven't seen them all. I've only seen like 1 or 2 on YouTube. I mean, they don't have to bring Silver into it. You know, there's no urgency to do that. I don't think, even though Metal is a really cool boss, I don't think he would be the main villain. I don't think that would work for me. I mean, think about it. You've already had an epic cutscene, post-credit scene where Sonic and then Amy kicks Metal's ass, right? So I'm just like, I can't see Metal being a good main villain. And you could argue it could be Metal, Sonic and Agent Stone as the main villains, but I don't think that would work for me. So Silver could be an interesting villain. That's my thought. If not, then I think Eggman, they could bring Eggman back, but Eggman would have to be from like an alternative reality, another dimension, I mean. Because a Sonic movie without Eggman, I don't know how that could work, really. Anyway, we made it to 99 lives at the end of Sandopolis Act 2. Yeah, well, it could be a different timeline. Or maybe Agent Stone gets the Time Stones, travels back in time, changes history so that Eggman is alive at the end of Sonic 3. So obviously they're bringing Silver Shadow back, obviously, but Eggman's definitely dead. I'm sure they're not going to say, oh, he survived. That would just be... that'd undermine his epic sacrifice at the end. Yeah, there's all sorts of ways they could do it, but certainly I wouldn't have a problem if they were to tackle time travel, because the problem is, if they didn't, and again, you think they're going to have to take, you know, they took a lot of cues from Sonic 3 and Sonic 2 in the Sonic 2 movie. You know, the game Sonic Adventure 2 was the main focus for Sonic 3, so if they didn't do time travel in the next Sonic movie, what game should they take the story from? Maybe Sonic Unleashed? I mean, maybe Sonic Colors. You know, Eggman building a giant theme park in space could be pretty cool. So it seems like time travel is the smart thing to try and do next. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of the Sonic stories, I mean, part of the appeal of the Adventure 2 story, which is obviously, it's a very tragic story, you know, for Shadow, with his backstory with obviously what happened to Maria. So it was always an interesting story, you know, a darker story. I mean, we all know that the Adventure 2 story is not perfect. Yes, it's got some cringe moments, but it was always going to be a really cool story to adapt, and you can see how popular the movie is. I recall Knuckles being incredibly popular when the Sonic 2 movie came out, but with Shadow it's been really good. But it's not going to be easy to make Knuckles Sonic as appealing as Shadow or Knuckles. Obviously, for us Sonic fans who know Metal Sonic very well, it's not an issue, is it? We know Metal can be really cool, but it's still going to be difficult to make Metal as appealing as Shadow and Knuckles. But I just can't think of another game where, like Adventure 2, where it can be such a moving story, you know, like an emotional story. So, I mean, they don't have to, you know, specifically follow a story from the game. They don't have to do that. But I think if they just use the time travel trope, it makes sense to me to do that. And again, they could have Little Planet, or they could just have like a little reference that, you know, to Little Planet, and just maybe you see it in the sky or something at some point, and that's it. And then they just do a completely different arc. But I think it could be good if they bring Silver into it, because Silver is, I wouldn't say he's an unpopular character, but he had first appeared in a game, Sonic 06, which obviously wasn't very, very good. So the movie could almost be like a redemption arc for Shadow, just do a really good story. And they could do a story where they time travel and they meet Silver in the future. Why not? It's going to be interesting to see what they come up with. Would you guys like to see Jim Carrey return as Eggman, even if it's a different version of Eggman? Or would you like them to do a different version of Eggman, maybe recast as a completely different actor? Or would you be happy with the movie not to have Eggman in it at all? Yeah, I guess that's fair tactics, Amy. Yeah. I mean, because there's a deleted scene from the Sonic 3 movie where they sort of explain how Eggman sort of survived the falling, you know, at the end of Sonic 2 movie, where he basically broke all his bones. But good old Agent Stone helped nurse him back to health. Kind of wish they hadn't cut that scene. There's no way they can't do a cheap, you know, and say, "Oh, Eggman survived at the end of Sonic 3 movie," because he didn't survive. It's a bit like them how they, you know, sort of saying how they brought Shadow back after the end of Adventure 2, where he dies in the game, but all of a sudden he's alive in Sonic Heroes. It was a bit of a cheat, really. But yeah, I'll have to watch all the deleted scenes. And we're playing through Lava Reef, which is one of my favourite zones in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Especially Act 2, I love the atmosphere, I love the background. It's just a really, really good zone. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy the Sonic movies have been successful. I know they're not perfect, you know, having a lot of focus on the humans is always a bit annoying. The movies, you know, very much designed for little kids in a way. A lot of the sort of the darkness, you know, from Adventure 2 was really watered down for the movie. That's just the way it is. But it's good that they're successful, and obviously, you know, the success of the movies is a really positive thing for the Sonic brand. And we all know that Sega's been re-releasing Sonic games because of the movies, because what Sega said is the success of the movies is bringing in new fans, which is true, which is why they're re-releasing games, which is why they re-released Sonic Colors. We've got Sonic Colors Ultimate. Is why they why they released Origins, because of the new fans the movies have brought in, and also that's why we got Sonic Generations, Sonic and Shadow generations. That's why we got, which is a really smart move in a way, because it, the idea of promoting Shadow because Shadow was in the movie. To add him in generations was a really smart move. I mean, Sonic Generations isn't my cup of tea. It's not one of my favourite Sonic games, but regardless, it was obviously very successful. Apparently it sold over 2 million copies, this new version. Sonic Shadow X Sonic X Shadow Generations. I can't talk. But it was a really smart move, wasn't it, to put Shadow in gens to promote the movie. So but it was credit due. So I like to think with the Sonic 4 movie coming out, what I think they said 2027, didn't they? So I think Sega will re-release another game. But if they were to re-release another game, what would it be? I mean, they can't re-release Sonic CD. That's already effectively been re-released in Sonic Origins. So, I mean, obviously, like I say, they added Shadows to Generations. One, because it was an easy game for them to re-release, and two, to promote the Sonic 3 movie. But what could they re-release next? And should they re-release Sonic Heroes next? Because obviously you've got Metal Sonic in Sonic Heroes, and Metal Sonic would be in Sonic 4. So would it make sense? I know there's been rumours about a Sonic Heroes remake. So perhaps the smart move would be to remake Sonic Heroes. I think when Sonic Heroes was made, there's issues with the engine, so they can't just re-release the original version of Heroes. So I think they've got to remake it. I think. But what about you guys? Would you be excited if they were to remake Sonic Heroes to promote the Sonic 4 movie, maybe? I mean, it could be a very smart move. I mean, I'll be honest, I wasn't much of a fan of the original version of Heroes because I played the PS2 version and that's got a lot of issues with it. But a remake could be really, really good. So if they decide to do that, then I'm down for that. Okay, so we are up to Hidden Palace next. Yeah, I mean, they don't need to re-release Sonic CD because they already released it. We got the Christian Whitehead remastered version in 2011, and then it got a new lease of life in Sonic Origins, where they restored the vocal tracks, didn't they? The vocals to the You Can Do Anything in Cosmic Eternity tracks in Sonic CD, and there was other tweaks as well. They added Amy and Knuckles. So I love CDs, but they don't need to re-release it again. And I don't think, they could do like a HD remake of Sonic CD, but again, I can't see that happening, you know? Just made it. Okay, let's go take on Knuckles, shall we? There's the Muriel, which is predicting the epic fight against Eggman in space. Gotcha. Now you can't hit Eggman 8 times here. The game has been programmed so you can't hit him 8 times. In the original version, you could hit Eggman about 10 times here, whilst Knuckles is attacking him. You could literally hit him 10 times, but you count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, Sonic can't hit him 8 times. It's really weird. Because a couple of times it wasn't letting me jump high enough. And yes, guys, I'm going to do the secret animation, show you the secret animation of Knuckles in Sky Sanctuary. I always show that. So you stand next to Knuckles here, press down, release, and there he is. He's waving the Sonic on. He says, "Go on without me." Oh, got hit. Good chance to get some rings and a shield. What do you guys think of Sky Sanctuary? Do you like it? It's probably my next favourite zone in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Okay, on we go. Oh no! Oh, sorry, I've fallen down. No drama. So I've got absolutely no idea where it's going now. It's just here. Okay. Yeep. I think we need to get to the special stage to stop that annoying music. No, no! no drama. Now, I did say I was going to try and get 999 rings in a stage, and I completely forgot about it, so it's going to have to be Death Egg Zone. So I'll try and get 999 rings in Act 1 or Act 2 of Death Egg Zone, which is going to be an epic challenge, but I will try. Right. Oh, oops. I'll tell you what I'll do, instead of going all the way back up to left and up, let's get Tails to fly Sonic up. Should be able to reach it. He does indeed. Nice. So if there's anyone watching this who's never played Sonic 3 before, then my advice is go play it. Because it's just too awesome. Okay. And I'm going to try and get 999 rings in Act 1 of Death Egg. It is possible, but it's been a while since I've got 999 in this zone. Right, so if I want to get 999, I'm looking for about 250 rings in the bonus stages. There we go. Oh, I want that. No, it reset. Oh well. Try and get rings from that one again. That'll do. See, that's not bad. That's what, 300 plus rings already, so that's good. The only problem is with the later rings, if you get like 600-700 rings, I don't know how many rings you would need at that point to get to a bonus special stage. Anyway, that's good. Oh, good hit. Oops. Right, again, we're looking again for maybe another 300 rings or so. That's 20. Didn't want that, of course. Oh well, we can try and get 80 from this one. Ah, that's so annoying. Can I get it? I can't get it. I can't. Well, I tried. Oh well, I won't get it 999 this time, but it was a good try. Not in this act. There's a few rings I can get there though. Which is going to time travel. Oh my god, that would be insane, wouldn't it? If Sonic sees time travel as well, that would be epic. Oh, if I can't get 199 rings, guys, I'm going to try and get as many rings as possible. With that. Yeah, thanks. I didn't want to fall back down there, that's annoying. Oh, now I get it. How about 948? That's pretty respectable, isn't it? 949. I thought I'd try and beat this boss without taking damage as well, without going super hyper, which is very hard. Four hits, 4 more. Then right at the edge of the screen and duck, otherwise you'll get hit. I don't think I've got a prayer of getting 999 rings in Act 2. Oh, that was not bad, was it? 954, that's pretty good. Mushroom Hill bad future. Like Eggman Land or Launch Base. Yeah, it could be. Okay. So we've got 1.5 million score. Well, that's pretty respectable. Well, I also see how many rings I can get in Act 2, but I don't hold out much hope it'll be much. There's something which I find really bizarre. The version is when you get these rings here, it's really hard to get out. So you just jump in there. It's really hard to actually exit. So I had to use tails there. The tails assist me to make me get out there. That is ridiculous. If you're hyper or super, it's much easier to get out. You can't actually get back out that door. It's really hard to. This is really bizarre, but yeah, it's just something about this version of Sonic 3 which is a bit annoying. So really, I need 80 rings to be able to get to the the glowing sphere bonus stage. We should be all right. I'm just gonna... There was some rings back there which I missed. Where were they? There. Yeah, there. So again, we're looking at trying to get maybe, I don't know, 280, something like that rings. That's no good. Ah, oh, shucks, that's annoying. And again, oh god. Haven't got much time left. Got it. So again, I'm trying to get as near as 999 rings as possible. I was not expecting that to come right near where Sonic was. It doesn't normally do that. Maybe because perhaps I was a bit too near when I jumped, but anyway, damage is done. Oh, do you know, I forgot about that. In the Reef version of Sonic 3, that doesn't even move so quickly. So you have to remember to just move a lot slower when that badnik approaches. differences from the original version, which I just basically forgot. Ouch, yep. We haven't died so far in this playthrough. At least it's a no death playthrough. Okay, I just love the super pillar animation, it just looks so cool. We're just going to get like another 100 rings, because that'll be enough to take out, do you know the boss sequence we got? It's like what 4 bosses on the back to back. So yeah, and you just need about 150 rings, and you're good to go. Yeah, that's plenty. Okay, so it's just the rest of Death Egg Zone and Doomsday Zone, and we're done. Now I don't know how many hits it is to beat this boss. I never really count how many hits it is because it's quite a lot. So I have to try and count them. So 1, 2, I think that was 3, because it's not the standard 8. That's about 5. About 10, isn't it, I think? I think it was about 12 hits, actually. There's another really cool boss sequence, and not the first part, not the hands bit, the bit after that, where the Eggman uses the Master Emerald to attack you. That's so epic. Pretty much on par with the Death Egg robot, in my opinion. I remember what this giant Death Egg is supposed to be called. It has got a name. Be careful here, because when Tails attacks, I can fall right through him. Nice little hit there from Tails. Now for the epic showdown in space. Oh yes. Now normally I can get over 100 rings in this quite easily, but I'm not going to do that because when you get over 100 rings in Doomsday, it resets the music and starts all over again. So I'm not going to do that. I'm purposely going to avoid getting 100 now. You're back. Oh yes, you picked a good time. Couple more hits, and we're done. Or one more. Then we got the fight against. I think this bit is like the modified Death Egg robot from Sonic 2, just with like a jetpack. I'll tell you what I'll do just before, I'll let the credits play out, guys, and then I'm just going to do the just time tap on the 5 multiplayer stages from Sonic 3, because again this is a playthrough celebrating Sonic 3's anniversary, and the multiplayer stages were introduced in Sonic 3. I'm talking about Azure Lake, Bloom Park, Chrome Gadget, Desert Palace and Endless Mine. So I'll just do a quick playthrough of those. You guys good with that? I certainly did beat it. Beat it with 99 lives, no deaths. I nearly got 999 rings in that one on Death Egg Zone. So close. Anyway, happy birthday Sonic 3, is all I can say. Yes, Samuel, this was recorded live. So I'm live streaming now. Oh yes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. But yeah, so it was this day 31 years ago that the first half of Sonic 3 was released. Brilliant game. So much fun. Thanks, Samuel. Appreciate that. I haven't done a live stream for a long time, but I thought I'd do this one. I normally do a live stream, hit say Sonic 1 or Sonic 2 or Sonic 2Ds or Sonic 3 Knuckles anniversary. I normally do a live stream. Definitely, of the early 90s, for me, Sonic 3 Knuckles is probably my favourite game of the early 90s. It's such a fun game, such addictive, and even this post-credit scene is really nice. I mean, look at that, you've got little birds there, you've got dolphins jumping out of the sea. It's just a really, really good game all around. You see the tornado, which obviously tells us piloting, still got the little rocket which was added at the end of Sonic 2, which is a nice touch. I'm happy to do a Sonic CD live stream at some point. That's not a problem. I mean, what would you prefer? Would you prefer a 4x3 live stream of Sonic CD, or would you prefer a widescreen version? You know, I could play it with Sonic, Tails, Amy or Knuckles. Obviously with the widescreen you've got the coins instead of lives, but if you like that, then let me know. But perhaps I'll do a live stream next summer if you want Sonic 2737, or I'll do a Sonic CD one. I'll do a Sonic CD mirror mode. You know, there's all sorts you can do on the Origins collection. Well, by the way, I've uploaded lots of playthroughs previously of the classic games. Sonic Mania is good. I agree. It is good. Yeah, I'll see. Perhaps I will stream Sonic CD next. Anyway, that's it. I'm just going to run through the two-player stages. In fact, I'll tell you what I will also do, just for fun. I will play the unused 8 special stages from Sonic 3 and Sonic & Knuckles. These are the 8 special stages which just they decided not to use. Just for fun, just to show you guys, to show you them. Yeah, perhaps I'll do classic mode Sonic CD. I'm good with that. The only thing with in Origins and Sonic CD, you can only play with Sonic in classic mode. Unfortunately, there's no way to play with any of the other characters. In the other games, in Sonic 1 CD, Sonic 1, Sonic 2, you can play with the other characters in classic mode, like Amy and Knuckles, but you do it via level select. But in Sonic CD, you don't have that option. Right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to classic mode. And we're going to go to up, up, down, down, up, 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 up. Let's do it again. 1, 1, down, down, up, 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 up. There we go. Now it worked. So if we go to sound test and we do 7. This is the unused 8 special stage from Sonic 3. It's the spiral that gets faster and faster as you go towards the centre. But if you do what I did there, jump to the centre first, then the special stage opens out so that the corridors get longer instead of shorter, which makes it easier to beat. This is still very hard, but let's see how I get on. To really concentrate. Oh, I missed one. Oh well, I messed it up. Never mind. Anyway, that was the... I won't do it again because I don't want to waste you guys' time, but... Have I beaten Knuckles? Yeah, I've beaten him with Knuckles. I wouldn't say I'm much of a speedrunner. So if we do the... Let's think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, this is the unused special stage from Sonic & Knuckles. See if I can get this one. So this is the unused 8 special stage from Sonic & Knuckles half. You want to be an admin on my channel? I'll see, I'll think about it. I mean, I don't really live stream much, to be honest, so I wish I did live stream more. There's much point, but I'll think about it. Right, let's see if we can get this one. So if we go... You sure you don't want to be an admin so you can get out your ban hammer? Bang, bang! To be honest, I've never really banned many people from this channel. Occasionally get idiots, but there's a few people I've banned, but still banned. But nah, it's all right. I've only got 1 or 2 people who are technically admins, but like I say, they don't have much to do. Anyway, that's the 8th special stage. These are most for Sonic Knuckles. These are most to beat that one. As you can see, it doesn't give you a Super Emerald. But anyway, I'm not going to go back and do the other one now. I'm just going to do competition mode. And this is the beta music for competition mode, which is actually quite good. I think I prefer this over the original music for competition mode. What do you think of the beta music for competition mode? Do you like it? It's so cool that in this remake they've made it so that time attack mode you get actually full 16:9 instead of the split screen. That's such a nice idea. There's even that, obviously in 2-player mode in Sonic 3, Sonic controls slightly differently, the physics aren't the same, but there's a cheat you can do in Origins which adds the 1-player physics to the multiplayer stages, which is really cool. Now for Balloon Park. This stage doesn't feel very original because it just feels like Carnival Night, basically. Of course, we remember that R9 sort of final boss concept which Taxman had for the Sonic CD remaster. Isn't there a rumour like there's going to be that they've managed to get a Sonic Mania prototype which has got the it's got the R9 stage or unused stage from Sonic CD, but it's not much. It's literally a straight line, but not much else. But I think there's a rumour, whether that's true or not, I don't know. But there's a rumour that some of the community has got that prototype of Sonic Mania, and they'll release it at some point. What do you think about Meg's Classic Shadow? Classic Shadow. We don't need Classic Shadow. I suppose we did get Classic Shadow, didn't we? In a form of a Shadow costume in was it Sonic Superstars? Now I loved the aesthetic here. I know this is a bit like Starlight from Sonic 1, but the music is so nice in Chrome Gadget. And what's it's quite sad is originally when Stealth and his team were talking about if they were to remake Sonic 3, what they'd like to do, they said that what they wanted to do was turn these multiplayer stages into full-on one-player acts, you know, full acts. But of course they never got a chance to do that because they had to, obviously they had a deadline to get Sonic 3 remastered released. But just imagine playing a full-length Chrome Gadget stage, and that just, oh, that could have been so cool. Yeah, I mean, classic Sonic obviously is not canon, but I mean, Amy's not canon, and she's in Sonic 3 now, isn't she? But yeah, I really like Chrome Gadget. Desert Palace, not so much. Oh, okay, that was weird. Can you not get there? Come on, Sonic. Wow, that's it's a bit cheap. I think it's because I'm pressing the down key. Is that what it is? That is, oh my god, that's so weird. Just hold the right key. Oh, okay, if I just hold the right key instead of pressing down, that seems to work. I actually played Classic Sonic Simulator on Roblox, and it's got that, where you can make your own stages, it's got that background with all the palm trees. That is so weird, I can't get it. Yeah, very glitchy in Origins, very. Another one that multiplayer stages I do like is Endless Mine. That's got really nice aesthetic, really nice music. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. It's been a fun stream. And perhaps I will stream Sonic CD in Classic Mode next Sunday, as someone sort of requested, so we'll see. This is a full-length special stage that's really cool. It's like a kind of a cross between Mystic Cave from Sonic 2 and a bit of Quartz Quadrant from Sonic CD. Yep, bye guys, thanks for watching. Sonic Episode 1, not a particularly fun game, I'll be honest, not much replay value, very frustrating due to the non-momentum physics. I think Episode 2 is better, but still very flawed. I think it's a competent enough game, but not amazing. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and bye-bye for now. Happy Hedgehog Day.